Hey guys, Sammy here. I just decided to film a random video because I felt like it. Just duh. And you know, just because. I don't know. I haven't seen you guys in a few days. Well, technically I haven't seen any of you guys. But I haven't recorded a video in like 4 or 5 days, something like that. I don't know. But whatever. It's all good. Um I don't know, it's just not a lot has been going on, so I just haven't filmed, I guess. So, yeah. Meh. Let me open up the window so you can see the hair and how it's lasting. Honestly, this is so disgusting. Don't do this. But, since I got my hair dyed, like those 3 or 4 days ago, this chick has not washed it. It's oily now, it's nasty, it's dirty looking, as you can clearly see. Hello, hair all over the place. What the fudge nuggets? Yeah, my hairline is all screwed up. I gotta wash this hair, but I don't want to. I don't want to wash my hair, as nasty as that sounds. And I just made a nail appointment for Friday to get my nails redone because I got a French manicure for SC1 last week, and now it's starting to like crack on the bottom. You guys can't see that. How about now? Well, a little bit, kinda. Yeah, it's starting to crack on the bottom, and it's not cool, like, at all. And look, you guys, I'm turning into a mutant. I have green on my pointer, and I have some green on my ring finger. Can you guys see that? A little bit right here. Yeah. I woke up kind of dizzy today, nauseous. I was supposed to go to work, but I told my manager, I'm like, dude, I just woke up like this. I've been trying to take medicine for it, but I just end up like puking it out. And I hate throwing up, you guys. Like, I get anxiety before I throw up every single time. It happened this morning too. I start to cry. I start to get nervous. My stomach acts up even more, which makes me want to throw up more, which is not good. And then I get nervous and fidgety, and then I throw up and I feel better, but I don't like throwing up. I just don't like the way it feels. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I hate doing it. And I try to avoid it as much as I possibly can. Like before today, I hadn't thrown up in years. Years, like for sure. I just don't like it. I don't know. I'm just strange. I'm sure that there's a phobia for throwing up, because if there is, whatever that name is, it's what I have. Let's just Google that real quick. Speaking of Google, I saw The Internship last night with my friend Allie. Guys, that movie was funny. A lot of people say it's not that funny and that it only had like a few funny moments, but the movie was funny. All right, in my opinion, and my friend's opinion, we both really liked it. We probably gave it like 4.5 stars. It was good. It was really good. Vince Vaughn and freaking Owen Wilson are awesome. Anyway, okay. Phobia of vomiting. Vomiting. No, not tongue. Vomiting. I can't spell. Alright. Emetophobia. Emetophobia is an intense, irrational fear or anxiety pertaining to vomiting. This specific phobia can also include subcategories of what causes anxiety, including a fear of vomiting in public, I've done that, a fear of seeing vomit, I've seen it, and a fear of watching the action of vomiting or fear of being nauseated. That is so me. Emetophobia is clinically considered an elusive predicament because limited research has been done pertaining to it. The fear of vomiting receives little attention compared with other irrational fears. People with emetophobia frequently report a vomit-related traumatic event, such as a long bout of stomach flu, accidentally vomiting in public, or having to witness someone else vomit, as the start of emetophobia. This typically occurs in the teenage years and affects predominantly Females. That's all from Wikipedia. Emetophobia, that's what I have. Fan-FRIGGIN-tastic. Well, it totally sums me up. I don't like seeing people throw up. I don't like hearing it. I have thrown up in public one time in New York City in the middle of Times Square. It was horrible. I, but it was my own fault too. So you guys want to hear a story? You want to hear the story of how that all happened? Alright, sure, I'll tell you. You asked for it. Okay, so it was back in like 2008. We went up to New York for my cousin's wedding. And I don't exactly remember where in New York he got married. I think it was somewhere in Yonkers. I don't even know. But anyway, so I think it was. Wait, what? Okay, we got there, and then like the day after we got there, the second day we were there, we went out to breakfast in the hotel that we were in. I made the stupid mistake of drinking orange juice on an empty stomach. I can't do that. Now I don't do it ever, but I didn't know that I couldn't do it then. I thought I would be fine. Like, after I drank it, I felt okay, but then as time started going on, even with me eating food, I was not feeling well at all. I guess it was like the acids of the orange and the juice. It just did not go well with my stomach. It was horrible. Basically, we went on this like tour, like this van tour, and the van was taking us like all around, New York City and showing us the popular places to go and landmarks and all that stuff. It was fun, but the whole ride, I'm just like, I hate my life right now. I wish I could just throw up, but not in this van. Oh my freaking god, this is not cool. This is so not cool. Why do I have to feel this bad? And, alright, so we stop. The van stops. We get out. We walk around for a little bit. I start drinking a Mountain Dew. But back then I wasn't addicted to it like I am now. Like I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I need one. So we were just drinking a Mountain Dew. I was trying to like calm down and just breathe in, breathe out. But I knew that somewhere along this time, I mean no, I knew that sometime during the rest of my that day that I would eventually have to throw up because I was feeling horrible. I looked paler than I already was. And my mom was like, worried. Like, she was with me the whole time, and she was like, are you okay? How do you feel? Do you have to go throw up? I'm like, of course I have to throw up, but I can't. Alright, so, time passes by a little bit, still haven't thrown up, still feeling like utter crap. We go to the Empire State Building. We start getting in line to hopefully go to the top. Well, right when we're like, I don't know what floor we were at, but we were kinda high up, not really. Alright, so it's like here's the top of the building, I guess. We were like here. I start feeling like the food's coming up, and I'm just like, Mom, we gotta find a bathroom. And she's like, you gonna do it now? Like, she was getting happy, like, you're finally gonna throw up? Sweet, now you're not gonna be able to feel this horrible. And I'm like, yes, we have to find a bathroom soon. So we go crazy looking for a friggin' bathroom. It's a friggin' maze to find a bathroom in the Empire State Building, alright? Maybe it's simpler now, but back in 2008, it was like a friggin' mission. It was not fun at all. It took us like friggin' 10-15 minutes just to find the bathroom. Meanwhile, I'm holding in the vomit. I'm just like, no, don't do it yet. Stop it. Oh my god, go back down. So we finally find the bathroom. After searching for what felt like years, we find the bathroom. I kneel down in front of the toilet bowl. It was clean. And I try to like force myself to throw up without, sticking my finger in my mouth because I hate doing that. And I will not do that. And I couldn't throw up. The throw up was trolling me. It was trolling me. And then my mom was like, well, just stick your finger down your mouth. And I'm like, I can't. She goes, what do you mean you can't? And I'm like, I just can't do it. It's not right. She goes, then I'll do it. And she tried, and like the gag reflexes were working, but I just could not throw up. And she's like, all right, whatever. We'll just go outside. wait for the van to come pick us up and take us back to the hotel. And I'm like, alright, cool, that's fine. So we go outside. Hello, screensaver. It's hot outside. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, jeans, Converse shoes. It's hot, so I tell my mom, all right, I'm just gonna go in this store. We were literally like right next to a store. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go in there. It's cold in there. I'm just gonna sit down and like take in the AC. She's like, all right, I'll be right here and I'll call you when the cab comes. I mean, when the van comes. The van that was taking us around the city in the first place. So I'm in the store. I'm sitting on the floor. That rhymed. And I'm just like taking in the AC, and my head was starting to hurt, and my stomach was still going nuts, and I'm just like, okay, alright. And one of the employees comes to me, she's like, are you okay? You look really pale. You don't look so good. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel well. I'm sorry, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just sitting here just to like take in the AC because it's really hot outside and I don't feel well. She's like, no, okay, that's fine. Do you want some water? And I still had my Mountain Dew and it was still really cold. And I'm like, no, it's alright. I have this. I'm okay. Thank you very much. She's like, alright, if you need anything, just say I need something and I'll come and I'll help you out. And I'm like, okay, thank you. She was so sweet. I don't remember what her name was though. Sorry. Alright, so some time passes, like maybe 10 minutes. I ended up like falling asleep for those 10 minutes. I wake up, I go back outside, and I'm like, the van's not here yet. She's like, nope, there's traffic. I'm like, oh, it's New York City, traffic. What else is new? Fan-FRIGGIN-tastic. So I'm just standing there with my mom. She's on the phone and I feel like the food come up again, and I'm like, all right, sweet, I'm actually gonna throw up this time, sorry, but I'm in public. No, I was so mad and so like ashamed. I'm like, I'm about to throw up in public. This is not cool. Tell me she has bags, like those I don't know, just some type of bag that I can at least put the throw up in. And she did, and I'm tapping my mom on the shoulder. I'm like, and then she had like those airplane sickness bags in her purse. Thank God. So I had to like turn around to the side in public in Times Square, and I threw up in the bag. I'm just like, it was so nasty. Like I saw people walking by looking at me like, is she okay? What's the matter with this one? And some little kids were pointing at me, and it was not fun. And then I found a trash can. I finished. I found the trash can. I threw that bag away. Maybe like 5 minutes passed by. I had to throw up again, and I'm like, no, a second time? Are you shooting me right now? So I tell my mom, I'm like, I have to throw up again. She's like, again? I'm like, So she gives me another bag. She probably had like 6 of them in her purse. And I throw up again, and it was not fun. I finished. I threw that bag away. I'm sitting down, and then like another 5 minutes goes by. No more throwing up, by the way. That's it. That is done. But the van comes. We go inside, and it takes us back to the hotel. But I fell asleep on the way there. So when I woke up, we were in the hotel. We had arrived at the hotel. I got up, took off my seatbelt, all that good stuff. We went back to the room. I changed into my pajamas, and I just fell asleep. And my mom was like, I'm going to be here when you wake up. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Do you feel like you have to throw up again? I'm like, no. She goes, how do you feel? I'm like, I do feel better, but I'm just really sleepy. She goes, all right, go to sleep for a little bit. So I go to sleep. I wake up, and I start having some soup. Nice, chill soup. It tasted delicious. I don't remember what kind of soup it was. I think it was a chicken noodle soup. One of my favorites. And I was just watching TV, and my mom was just there, just watching me watch TV. Moms get protective of their youngins. So that was my story. I ended up feeling a lot better the rest of the night, and the hotel had like a dance club in it. So my parents were down there. Well, my dad didn't come to New York because he couldn't get days off from work. So my mom, sorry, was down in the club with like my aunt, my grandma, my other cousins, including the cousin I was getting married. They were just all down there just having a good time, and I'm like, I think I feel better enough to like go see you guys. My mom's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I feel alright. I don't feel sick. I feel better. So I put on some clothes, took the hotel key, went downstairs, and had a couple sodas and some peanuts. I had a buttload of peanuts, and it was fun. We were dancing like salsa and all this stuff. And this story has gone on for a long time. I'm sorry. You guys probably didn't even want to hear this story. Almost 16 minutes of me telling you guys about a time in New York where I had to throw up in public. Twice. That was not cool. I hope that never happens again. God forbid that ever happens again. I'm knocking on my mom's desk because this desk used to be my desk, and it's a wooden desk. So we're good. Well, anyway, I've wasted your guys' time long enough. I'm gonna go. Got some things to do. Some things that I don't want to do, but have to do. So I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.